So, hey, how you doing? Thanks for calling back, man. What was your name again? You did tell us the other day. Apologies.
Steve.
Steve. Great to chat again, mate.
Yeah, how are you guys?
All good, Steve.
Very happy.
Yeah, same. 100%. Predicted a win. I'm happy. I want to mention one guy, and it's the obvious, right? I thought today Declan Rice was just class. I mean, flat out class.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone can disagree with that. But I just wanted to start off with that because, man, 100 mil, 105, whatever the add-ons are, who cares? That guy can play. Yeah,
it's very rare a player comes in for that price tag with that much commotion around the signing as well. The fee it took, the negotiation, the back and forth, the fact that City came in at one point, other clubs were looking at him, Bayern Munich as well, and he arrives, and then you go, we should have paid double. like he's walked into this Arsenal team, and been brilliant. And look, he's quite unique, isn't he? Because he's not like, I still don't think on the ball he dictates play the way Partey does as the six, if that's fair. No. I don't think he has been a box crasher like Granit Xhaka was last season. I think he's kind of learning both roles. But he's such a complete midfielder today. He was driving into the box. He was driving back to make tackles. He was constantly defending and helping Tomiyasu in that space. When space was there, he'd run with the ball. He had a really nice way to pass on him every single time, winning headers. I mean, what can't this guy do?
Yeah, he doesn't stop running, man. I'm watching the game. It's 90-plus minutes. This guy's still going. And then I look at Eddie, and Eddie's jogging after he came in, 10 minutes prior. And I'm just like, wow, the levels between these two. I thought Tommy played well. Defensively, I feel a lot better when he plays over Zinchenko, right? And if he's going to move forward the way he's been doing, I'm all for it. I just feel a lot more stable with him in the back.
Yeah.
It gets really shaky with Zinchenko. But, just overall, I thought the performance, we weren't really never in trouble, I would say. But towards the end, it got a little crazy. But,
we had to hold on. We had to weather a storm. And I think a 2-2 would have been really harsh on the players. I can't even get too mad at the defensive tactics to try and see it out. I think at that point, we'd kind of used up our counter-attacks. We weren't looking like we were going to hurt them that much in the final 10. So I don't mind. There's a comment from Jay Sonson says, I'm done eating pasta since Declan joined us. Took me a second. But he's having a real impression on everyone. It's it's easy to buy into the Declan Rice hype. Where's his future position for you? Is he a 6? Is he an 8? Is he what Turkish said, basically a central midfielder in a two-man pivot where he does a bit of everything?
I like that. I like that. I like the latter. I just feel like, everything is so much in control with that guy, And I feel like I say myself, speak for myself. At times, I want him to push up because I want, for better or for worse, we're missing that Granit player, right? Havertz, he's not doing that. And we're missing, I think that's the missing link. Once Partey comes back, we say we want to see those three, and I want to see him as well. But, will it flourish the way it flourished last year? Only time's going to tell. But you put him in that pivot, I just don't know who will eventually, because I think at some point we're going to have to fill that Granit role. I know we spent 65 on Kai, and ideally probably Arteta wants that to be the guy, but I don't know, man. I don't see it. And I don't think it's any surprise or any shock, right? No one really sees, and I'm not here to bash Kai. I think I haven't seen enough of him, but I've seen enough to say I'm not really sure what he does great. I get goes in he fills those voids, wins headers, but was that really, really what we were looking for when we signed him, right? I don't think that was the actual plan. and it's kind of what we've got now. So we're trying to fill that void, and we truly don't have anyone for that. Now the next premier.
Yeah, go on. Go on. I'll let you finish.
I was just going to mention, because the next couple Premier League games we have, right? The Newcastle one's the one that pops out, but our next game, I would love to see Vieira start. I think at this point, Odegaard again today. I mean, he wasn't crap. He wasn't great. He was there. That's kind of my view of how Odegaard was today. So I don't know. Maybe give him a rest for a game, right? And we play Sheffield United, I believe. You can't tell me that we can't beat them with Vieira starting, right? Or even if at the end of the game, last 15 minutes or so, we needed Odegaard, you bring him in for last hurrah. But I would like to have him ready for that Newcastle game.
Yeah. Yep, agreed. Quick question. Confident we'll go through now?
Oh, 100%. I never doubted.
Fair enough. 2 home games to go. This result's definitely made it easier. Always a pleasure, Steve. Thanks for calling, mate.
Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys.